First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They send Evans in motion. He'll go again here with Irvin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll set up the screen to White. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Shaheed in motion. Now Rattler gonna throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throwing is Rattler. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down, 3 to go. Shaheed in motion. Rattler now back to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality. But not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a give running left with Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Bucs have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rattler. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Kamara going to try to pull his way in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, here's Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A give. This is Irving. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
To throw is Mayfield. Over the top. He's got it. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing now is Rattler. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Second down and 8. Shaheed in motion. Back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
The Saints take over
On first and 10, they'll set up to try to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
a gain of 24 yards. That's good for us Saints. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Rattler gonna throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's Rattler. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
This one finds Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shaheed in motion. Throwing is Rattler. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Rattler now back to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
To throw, it's Rattler. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Going up top for Evans. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So a really interesting strategy here, Mike. So on 1st and 2nd down, they decide to put the ball in the air, and they both result in incompletion. So now it brings up 3rd down and long, real deep inside your own territory. At the very least,
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays. We punch this.
And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Irvin. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going up top for Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing now is Rattler. That is caught, and he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. And from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. They'll run with Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They send Evans in motion. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Irvin. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Baker gonna hand it to White. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on 1st down. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion, Peoples-Jones. On 2nd down, Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll run it. It's Irvin. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Ritter to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge. Instead, steps out of bounds well behind the line. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to